It's not about us launching a magazine or us asking for support and for people to buy a magazine. It's really, broadly speaking, about joining and supporting a movement and helping us and others kind of spread and share ideas to help people get inspiration to make their own part of this kind of fast-growing movement. I mean, Ethos is about kind of ethical entrepreneurship, broadly speaking, but we cover a lot of themes in there, everything from social enterprise to sharing economy to alternative finance, sustainability. It's about socially responsible and civic-minded businesses. It's about innovation, predominantly kind of grassroots innovation. This is probably the biggest change in the way work is going to be done since the Industrial Revolution. You know, it looks like for us, from what we see, it's a network, both a kind of hyper-local network and a kind of a linked international network of kind of micro businesses, freelancers and SMEs. That kind of network is more about, it's driven more by collaboration than competition. You know, it's and very kind of driven people before profit. It's a very kind of human movement. We launched Ethos online in summer 2015, but it was always our intention from the start. Our kind of earliest conversation we had as a group was about creating a beautiful printed magazine. The content for the magazine will be a kind of range of types of stories. So there'll be some small businesses in there, there'll be some large businesses in there, and everything in between. But all of the stories, we'll write them in a way so that the content is useful. So no matter what you do or what cause you belong to or what change you're trying to make or movement you're part of, there is something that you can take from all of the stories. So it will be useful and practical.
The businesses that we cover are passion driven. I mean, you see a real variety. Sort of so many of the smaller businesses and the grassroots businesses are very much driven by passion, but you also see some really interesting collaborations between some enormous sort of blue chip companies doing something with a smaller startup or ethical business, because these are the values that we all increasingly want to see in the world that we live in the brands that we buy from, in the businesses that we choose to give our money to. We've designed a range of rewards which go through everything from a shout out in social media and our undying gratitude to discounted single issues, subscriptions to the magazine, and a range of collaborations with some of the businesses that we've interviewed for the magazine, and some of the stories that we think are worth telling.
And alongside each issue of the magazine, we'll also have a video which kind of expands on one of the stories in the magazine and kind of brings it to life in a very different way and format. If we are successful, we'll get to work straight away. We've already started a lot of the work in terms of the kind of research and teeing stuff up. The design process for the magazine has almost started, or we've got a very good idea of how we want it to look and feel. So we'll begin commissioning content in November, both video and written content, which means we will have the magazines distributed to people and in people's hands for the start of 2017. We think this stuff is really important, and we know there are a lot of other people that think it's really important. So we'd love, it would go without saying we'd be eternally grateful, but it would add an extra kind of purpose to our mission, which is to kind of help spread these wonderful ideas and stories.